So today, the VR Airbridge by D-Link showed up at my front door, and it's good, it's really good. Now in the past, there have been two methods of playing PCVR titles on a Meta Quest 2. Those of course are wired via Oculus Link and wireless via AirLink or Virtual Desktop. I've got a pretty fast internet connection, but AirLink has never worked that well for me, ever, and I'm not entirely sure why. At all. Like, I've tried tutorials and guides, but to no avail. So in the past, I've just decided to use a link cable to play PCVR's greatest hits. But playing with a cable is a major chore. Getting constantly tangled during intense gunfights, or feeling it constantly weigh you down just breaks immersion, and it's a major pain. Enter VR Airbridge. This $100 Quest 2 optimized product acts almost like a hybrid between the two aforementioned methods. A dock with a single cable connects to your computer through USB 3.0, and then a dongle connects to that dock. That is all. That is the entire setup. You just plug two things in via USB. Afterwards, all you do is you put on your headset just like normal, and you simply activate AirLink. Nothing changes. You just use AirLink, and the D-Link automatically enables a much better connection. I tested it with a multitude of games, including Wanderer, Kayak VR, Bone Lab, Mask Maker, Pavlov, and of course the legendary Half-Life Alyx. I'll cut right to the chase. They all ran so much better than traditional AirLink. It was remarkably smooth, and there were so many less visual jitters, although they were still present at times. Interestingly, the games also looked much nicer visually than in the past with AirLink and even regular Link. They were so clear and detailed. Even on a game like Bone Lab, where I turned up the visual settings to Ultra, almost no lag was noticeable until I started the mess with the resolution multiplier. Definitely wasn't perfect by all means, but it looked and ran much better than natively playing on the Quest 2, that's for sure. Kayak VR is one of the best looking VR games of all time, and it really puts Airbridge to the test. The game was far from unplayable at max settings, but you could still definitely notice some major jitters and visual bugs. But again, far from unplayable, so I still had a lot of fun playing through that via Airbridge. Pavlov VR, on the other hand, ran completely flawless. This really surprised me because for my money, Pavlov is one of the best looking VR games with exquisite gameplay, so I expected it to lag at least a little bit when on max settings, but to my great surprise, it was stellar. I played some Minecraft Zombies on a custom map, and there were virtually no issues. Wanderer was very similar. It ran fantastic. I was able to explore and interact with the environment without feeling a break in immersion due to visual jitters. Mask Maker, however, ran the best by far. Visually, it looked stunning, as always, and there was practically no lag. It felt just as good as if I was using a link cable, and I think honestly, visually it looked better since it didn't have to compress the video down to a single USB Type-C cable. And not feeling my head being constantly tugged down by a cable was such a major game changer, it cannot be understated. Lastly, Half-Life Alyx was unbelievable. It was so solid, I think I only ever ran into like one or two minor hiccups in terms of gameplay lag. In the past, I've had so many non-stop issues with Virtual Desktop and AirLink that having it work now so flawlessly is a great feeling. It makes me appreciate that untethered feeling so much more. Now, this product may not work well for everyone, and it very much depends on your own personal setup, but for me, it does exactly what it said it would do, and offers a near flawless wireless PCVR experience on the Quest 2, and for that, it was worth every penny.